Hi guys, it's Erica. Today I am filming from our closet, and that's really weird probably, but we have this enormous closet you can see behind us, or behind me. I don't know who's in here with me, us. Anyway, I have this enormous closet, and this side of the closet we've turned into a small office to use our space because my husband is in college and he needed somewhere quiet that he could get away. We do have a guest room that is our office right now, but my son is 1.5 years and he knows daddy's in there. He wants to get in there. So if he's back here in our bedroom, Max can kind of believe he's not even in the house, which is nice for Anthony to get a couple moments to study. So all of that to tell you why I'm in this environment today. I am at our desk in the office and wanted to tape back here because I have some notes back here for what I want to tape about. So today the first thing I wanted to do was tape a tag that I found on this robin's nest. She did not tag me, but I was so interested in the tag that I wanted to do it anyway. So I'm going to do the Pinterest tag today. And the reason I wanted to do it was because I have a few people I want to hear from on this tag. So I'm going to tag them and hopefully I will hear about their Pinterest. So let's get started. Question number 1 is, how many pins do you have? And I have 1,075 pins. And then the second question is, how many boards do you have? And I have 55 boards, including community and secret boards. And then how many followers do you have? I have 366 followers. I don't know what I'm supposed to have. I don't really pay attention to that, but that is what I have. And then the next question is, what is the reason that you use Pinterest the most? And for me, I will be honest, most of my boards, a great deal of my boards are recipes and craft ideas or do-it-yourselfers. I love to craft. I love to create things for my home, for people. I just love that part. And I love to cook and I love trying new things. So, sorry, the computer screen just kind of went out, so it changed the lighting just a bit. But yes, that's the main reason I use Pinterest. The next question, question number 5 is, do you use Pinterest to drive traffic to your blog or vlog? No, I don't. I do have 2 blogs. One of them is personal and I've had it for 10 years. And one of them is a parenting blog that I started just a few months ago because I'm a fairly new parent. And I obviously have the channel now, but I've never used Pinterest in conjunction with either of them. I've used Pinterest for my personal pleasure, to be honest. I am thinking about creating some connection between the two. But by the way, if you could see this, it's like this turtle. I have a turtle tattoo and it's poking out today, so I thought I'd just show you it because it's like you kind of want to know just what's down there. So there it is. It's a tortoise. I love turtles. Usually it's covered. So anyway, I'm a therapist, so usually I wear shirts that cover the tattoos. I do have a few more, but anyway, it was showing today, so I felt like I needed to just say that. Number 6 says, do you have any Pinterest pet peeves? Yes, I think every service that we use could be better, or we could find something about it that we don't like. I love Pinterest. Pinterest, I love you. However, I do hate when the links do not work any longer, and I also hate that sometimes when you're pinning something, like I have several boards that kind of go in conjunction with each other. A good example is, let's say I wanted to look for Valentine ideas for Maxwell. I would probably pin that to my Valentine's Day board as well as to his board. Meaning I would pin it twice. Well, a lot of people do that. And when you go through your feed, it posts all of those. So you might have 5 pins that look exactly the same and take up your news feed. I don't love that. So I think I would improve upon that. Or I would, that's something that's kind of a pet peeve for me. Number 7, do you have any community boards? Yes, I am a part of a community board, just one. I am a marriage and family therapist, and a good friend of mine, Danae, made a community board for us to share therapist humor and links of information and all kinds of cool things. So I am a part of that community board. Number 8 says, favorite board. Definitely, my favorite board is the one labeled Maxwell Jackson Jude. That is my little guy, and he is in a nap right now. I am going to do a video with him soon so you guys can see him, but he's wonderful. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see some pictures of him. He's fabulous. And I will put the link below for my for all of my different things, so you can go and add me on Instagram if you'd like. But yes, he's my favorite board. It has all sorts of things in it. Ideas to do for him, to do with him, style, all sorts of things for him. So that is my favorite board because it makes me think of him. Number 9 says, favorite pen ever completed. This was an easy one for me. Last year, I stopped working to stay at home and be a mama. So that meant that through the year, I would really have to work at budgeting to do my husband's Christmas gift. So I found a pen about making 12 pre-planned, prepaid dates for the year and creating a gift to give for Christmas for the next year. And I decided in January of 2013 to begin working on that for Christmas 2013. So in January, I just started putting back a little bit of money each month in our budget to plan a date and pay for it and put it in the envelope. So an example is for January, I gave him an envelope and it said, January is for beginnings and breakfast is the beginning of the day. So I'm going to take you out for breakfast at your favorite place. And I put a gift card for his favorite breakfast place and a gift card for Starbucks. And we went and had breakfast together as a date in January on me. And he didn't have to think about the money or the budget or anything. And he really has loved that. And we're in the middle of it right now, obviously. We're in August. And he is really loving those dates. And it really meant a lot to him that I took the time to plan. So that was my favorite pen that I completed. Number 10 says, do you Pinterest stalk anyone? I didn't even know that was a thing. So no, I don't really have anybody that I follow religiously or anything. However, I am interested in the people that I tag today. I'm interested in seeing their boards because I appreciate them and respect them and think they're really creative people. And I would like to see what they're pinning. So I might become a stalker. Sorry, guys. Number 11 says, do you utilize secret boards? Yes, I do. I have 2 of them. I have no problem sharing with you what they are because the secret is what's in them, not what I'm doing. So I did utilize a secret board in 2012 when I was pregnant with Maxwell in the beginning, when I didn't want anyone to know yet. We have lost a child before and we learned the hard way to just sort of wait until we were in a safe zone and we knew the baby was healthy. I mean, granted, you never know what can happen. But because we did lose our child in the 2nd trimester. But we decided until the anxiety had died down for us to keep it a secret. So when I posted things about pregnancy or labor or exercise for pregnant people or pictures I wanted to take of the baby, I kept it a secret until it was known among my friends and family that I was pregnant. I also still have a board, a separate board now, called Pregnancy, so that if Anthony and I ever get pregnant again, which I do not know, we're not pregnant right now, if we ever do have another child, then I have some pictures, penned and things like that. I don't want to give off the impression to others that I'm pregnant, so I went ahead and made it secret. And the other secret board I have is called Maxwell's Second Birthday Party, and it is where I'm pinning ideas for his birthday party in January, and I just don't want the people who are attending the party to see what I'm doing. I'd like them to come and enjoy it and be a surprise, because I do take Maxwell's birthday very seriously. When you have a baby that you have lost, when you have lost a child, birthdays are huge because you're like, I'm celebrating that I get this year with this beautiful child that I made, and I'm so happy to have Maxwell that we celebrate him hardcore in January. So I don't go above board. I don't spend millions of dollars, but I definitely plan it and really put a lot of effort into it. So those are my secret boards. Number 12 says, have you ever had a Pinterest party? No, I have not, but I'm thinking about throwing one this fall with a few friends of mine who love Pinterest with me, and we love to do-it-yourselfers and crafts. So if I do that, I will vlog about it and I will let you know, but I love the idea of a Pinterest party and I have not done it yet. Number 13 is, how would you change Pinterest if you could? I talked about this earlier. I would eliminate duplicate pins so that you didn't have to see that in your news feed, and I would some way to weed out the links that don't work. I think we all kind of agreed on that when I watched these tags for other people. Number 14 says, what is the one Pinterest tip you could give? My Pinterest tip is organize your boards. I went in, when Pinterest first started, I just pin my life away. And then I went through my boards and realized I pinned things several times. There was a mess. So I went through and made boards, and also don't have shame about how many boards you have. It just means you're organized. So, for instance, I at first just had recipes, and then I separated it into main dishes, desserts, appetizers, drinks, so that when I was looking for a new recipe to entertain with. For example, I could go right to appetizers and see what to use, or drinks. Same thing with Maxwell's board. Although, or do-it-yourself or crafts, yes, I may have a Valentine's Day craft, but if I'm at Valentine's Day and I really want to find that craft, I'm going to have to go through all those. So I have a Valentine's Day board, an Easter board, etc. Makes it a lot easier. Just get organized. And then the very last question was number 15, tag 3 other pinners. I don't know if these people pin because they're my the people I follow on YouTube. I'm subscribed to their channels. They're subscribed to mine. And I love, love, love them. But if you pin, I want you to do this tag because I love who you are. I love your spirit. I love the way you think. And I love how creative you are. So I'd love to hear about your Pinterest. So the people I'm going to tag today, there's going to be 4, not 3, because I have 4 people I want to hear from. The first one is Brie M, and that is her channel name too, Brie M. I love her, love her, love her. She's such a sweet spirit. She has this amazing, just cheerful demeanor. She reminds me of my best friend from high school, which is probably why I just adore her. And I've grown to love her a lot in her channel. She does a lot of hauls. She is going to be a teacher. My best friend is also a teacher. And a cheerleader, and all of those things that Brie is. She reminds me so much of her. So I love her, and I watch her religiously on YouTube, and we are exchanging some friend mail, and I'm very excited about getting to know her. So Brie M, I want you to do the Pinterest tag, and I also want you to subscribe to Brie M if you haven't. The second person is Ashley from Dollar Tree Crafts. Again, someone I really, really enjoy. She's very creative. She takes Dollar Tree items and makes crafts out of them. I love that. And she has an Instagram that I follow as well. So I hope, Ashley, that you pin and that you'll do this tag. The next person is Lydia from 5 for 5 Meals. Lydia is like a kindred spirit to me. She's a person of faith, and I can relate to that. She has 2 little ones. I have 1 little one. I think her youngest is the same age as my boy. And she just seems to be, she's all about her budget. Me too. She's got such great ideas and tips. She's a great person to watch. She does some recipes on her site. She just put out a cookbook. She's just fascinating, and I like her. So I would really like Lydia to do this. And the last person I want to tag is Tina from Frugal Fun and Fabulous, one of my favorite channels on YouTube. I won her giveaway, and I got to know her a little bit better through that. But even before that, I was watching her religiously because she does Dollar Tree Gourmet, and I love that idea. I love that she works so hard to make her life be fabulous on a budget, because that's the way I think. So thank you for that, Tina, and I hope you'll do this tag as well. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Pinterest tag, and I'll see you later today in another video. Okay, bye-bye.